Today's UPSC mains essay paper. Today's general essay paper, there are two sections. You are expected to write two essays. There are two sections and you are expected to write two essays. In 3 hours time, each essay carries 125 marks. That means you have to divide your essay into 1.5 hour schedule. And before writing the essay, you are expected to understand the heading and also understand the synopsis. You are expected to understand the heading and also to understand the synopsis. And out of 4 in section A, you are expected to choose one. And out of 4 in section B, you are expected to choose one. And this time, completely, section A is literary essay. It is something like it is expected to think and write in an open-ended manner, and it is expected that you should analyze the topic given in the essay. And I'll read out the essays first, which were given in the question paper, and you are expected to write 2 essays, one from section A and one from section B. Each, the word limit is 1000 to 1200. 1000 words to 1200 words. So first I will read out the essays in section A. Wisdom finds truth. First essay is Wisdom finds truth. Second essay, values are not what humanity is. Values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be. Values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be. Next essay, best for an individual is not necessarily best for the society. Best for an individual is not necessarily best for the society. That is, what is good for the individual need not necessarily good for the society. Next, fourth essay, courage to accept and dedication to improve are the two keys to success. This essay is for UPSC aspirants. Courage to accept and dedication to improve are two keys to success. In any field, courage to accept and dedication to improve are two keys to success. Out of these 4 essays, you are expected to write one essay. And section B. Section B, most of the essays are topics. They are contemporary topics. For example, for section B, first essay, South Asian societies are woven not around the state, but around their plural cultures and plural identities. South Asian societies are woven not around the state, but around their plural cultures, plural identities. All the South Asian societies they were around their plural cultures and plural identities. And the next essay is neglect of primary health care and education in India are reasons for its backwardness. Neglect of primary health care and education in India are reasons for its backwardness. Next essay is biased media is a real threat to Indian democracy. Biased media is a real threat to democracy. One-sided media or media producing the news without any responsibility or partiality in media is a threat to democracy, Indian democracy. And the last essay, as expected, is on artificial intelligence. Rise of artificial intelligence. Rise of artificial intelligence, the threat of jobless future or better job opportunities through reskilling and upskilling. So whether rise of artificial intelligence is going to make the people to lose the jobs or it is to upgrade the jobs by reskilling and upskilling. So we will discuss one essay. I will give you a format for one essay today, how to go about in this essay paper. The most favorite topic, values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be. The topic is values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be. values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be. This is the topic. Listen. A boy raping 3 months old girl. 6 people lynching a boy of other religion. Extension of a chemical factory production which is very harmful to humanity. Or if you see the news, a man walking on the road almost neglected a very big accident victim. If you would have really attended the victim's life might have been saved. In Rajasthan, a husband and wife, they are going in a scooter and they have met with a serious accident, fatal accident, and nobody in the traffic stopped for them. One is, say, individual, the values of an individual, the human values of an individual, to stop and attend somebody and act as a good Samaritan. Second is the value of the society, how to respect women. Third is, if you see America coming out of Paris deal, blatantly saying, I am not obliged by it. So, is America not responsible for global warming which affects the entire humanity? At all levels, might be individual, might be societal, might be global. The humane is really missing. In mankind, the word kindness is really have become a very vague term and absent term, and the word kindness is missing from mankind. In the recent past, we were always talking about whether men are humane. Whether men are humane. Where from this word humane have come? The word humane have come from the word humanity. Does humanity means head count? Does humanity means numbers? Does humanity means head count, or does it mean just numbers? The word humanity has 2 words, humane plus unity. Humane, humane plus unity. Humane is a quality, unity is the ability. The word humanity has 2 words, humane plus unity. Humane is a quality and unity is the ability. So, these 2 things put together is humanity. But human and human touch is missing. Humane and human touch is missing. At the same time, the ability to make the unity and integrity is also deficit in the system. So, what we need is how humans are and how they should be. In what way they are behaving right now. When God created, if not God, when nature created mankind, out of all the living beings in the world, man is different. Human being is distinct. He has the unique ability of reason. That reason has an empathy. Empathy means the feeling of being able to understand others, trying to step into the shoes of others, trying to solve the problems of others. That is called empathy. But unfortunately, when the world is becoming a global village, when things are really advanced, When man is able to reach space and man is able to understand the combinations of nature, but unfortunately the humanity worldwide is not actually having that human touch. From Rohingya crisis, though we have borders from country to country, but the Rohingyas, the worst form of human rights crisis today, they are facing, but no country is ready to have a humanistic approach towards them. From Rohingyas issue to environmental issues, from terrorism to nuclear crisis, and from protectionism to trade wars, and from wars, as you all know, war starts where humanity dies. When humanity dies, war starts. From concentration camps, you all know Hitler. So he claimed that he claimed to help the people of German race. But what he has done, he has claimed that he is helping the Germans, but unfortunately he organized concentration camps. So human touch is missing. The word human is missing in the international arena, in the international sphere. From intolerance, from north-south divide to economic conditions, poverty, drug trafficking, terror financing, to poverty, hunger, we can see a clear distinction between global north and global south. So the real human touch and human angle is missing there. In the societal perspective, as a society, we are seeing child labor. The children are working in various industries in spite of laws. And in the societal perspective, we are seeing how we are respecting our women. And our fundamental duty says to renounce the practices derogatory to the dignity of women. In the societal perspective, we are seeing intolerance, lynching. We are expected to maintain unity, but we are very much ready to fragment the society and to divide the society. We are ready to fragment and divide the society. And from diversity to nationalism to subnationalism, we were missing that basic trait that we are humans, even in the societal level, in various issues. And coming to individual level, truth, love, tolerance, honesty, patience, all these human values we are missing. Being human is different, and just being human is different. Being human is different, and just being human is different. And if you see the paradox what we have today, we are born as humans, but we are not having that passion to be real humans. For example, even today we have seen the manual scavenging issue. We are making other person to clean our excreta. In spite of advancements in all the technologies, we are just indifferent towards their cause. That is manual scavenging, Safai Karmacharis. And as you all know, even in the national level, if you see national level, the welfare of people, the welfare of humanity is always the alibi of tyrants. The welfare of humanity is always the alibi of tyrants. From local level to international level, every tyrant, every strong ruler will say, I have come to the welfare of humanity. But nobody actually protects the welfare of humanity. Simple issue. Recently, Nallamala forest and uranium reserves. So every ruler says he has come to develop the country, but at what cost? Sometimes, most of the rulers at the cost of humanity. Okay, ignoring the tribal issues, ignoring the biodiversity, ignoring the tigers, ignoring the other living creatures, and ignoring the Krishna river and pristine pure environment. So, the welfare of humanity is always the alibi of the tyrant. So always they will say we have come for here for humanity. And even in the society level, corruption. You have seen at various levels, individual level to society level, though we are humans, we understand that corruption is bad, we do that. What we expect that how the society should be, it should be like pure society without any corruption, where humans live in transparency. But unfortunately, the society at all levels, from governmental level, bureaucratic level, individual level, we have corruption. And the individual level and the society level, if you see politics, if you see business, it is all, there is a very big nexus. As Gandhi told, we always say that politics is the last resort of bad people. But Gandhi told, if you want to serve humanity, politics is the greatest service. If you want to serve humanity, politics is the greatest service. And if you see the society level things, you have various issues like Aristotle told man is a social animal. Aristotle told man is a social animal. A man who lives without a society is either a beast or a god. Man needs society, man needs human touch. Why human life is distinct? Because human life is a complex web with all human relationships and with all human connections. And we all make our lives not by what we do, but how you live actually. How you live actually. The life of a man is judged by his value system. The life of a man should be judged by his humanity, by his value system. As Plato told, a great thinker Plato told, bring all the gold and all the silver upon the earth and inside the earth. Bring all the gold and all the silver upon the earth and inside the earth. You cannot equate it with a virtuous man. So, who is a virtuous man? The man who possesses the best qualities as a human being, humane being. And this virtuous man is more precious than all the gold and all the silver upon the earth and inside the earth. So, but this is missing. This is missing. If you see the present tendencies, in all the aspects of human life, from nuclear families, why children are losing human touch, to selfishness, to, if you see in all the spheres of human life, vested interest, to food adulteration, in each and every aspect of human life from day to day affairs, we are seeing men are losing their humanity. Being humane is different. As Immanuel Kant, great thinker, spoke about a concept called kingdom of ends. There is a great thinker called Immanuel Kant. He spoke about a concept called kingdom of ends. He told, if every man thinks that the other person is the end, if every man thinks that the other person is the end, for whose benefit we are all here, the world will become a beautiful place to live in. Immanuel Kant gave a concept called kingdom of ends. And if every man considers the other person is the end, then the world will become a beautiful place to live in. He told, Immanuel Kant told, act only with such a maxim. Act only with such a maxim that your action shall be, at the same time will be, in accordance with universal law. Act only with such a maxim that your action shall be and at the same time will be in accordance with universal law. For example, if you have cheated your friend, if your friend cheats you, if you tell lies to your neighbors, if they tell lies to you, or if you work in selfish interest, if somebody does the same with you, the same thing. When you do a thing, it should become a universal law. When you wanted to follow a principle, it should be an universal law. It should be applicable to all. Then only real humanity will, like sun shines, humanity will shines. And there is a famous religious dictum, do unto others what you expect that they should not do it to you. Do unto others what you expect that they should not do it to you. Don't do it to others what you expect that they should not do it to you. Don't do it to others what you expect that they should not do it to you. But no human being questions this. No human being thinks about this. No human being questions this. Katwa rape in Jammu Kashmir. If a rapist thinks that if his mother or sister or brother meets with the same situation, will they do that? They don't do that. In the same way, Individual, for example, if you say individual values, there are best values which you can follow from best people. For example, Mother Teresa, unconditional love, best human value. For example, Abdul Kalam, selfless service. For example, Mahatma Gandhi, means and ends concept. For example, there are good people even today living, Anna Hazare. There are best people in the society whom we can learn many human values. So, what we require is human touch in the society, not just living as humans. The flavor of humanity, not just living as humans. And there is a difference between being human and being humane. There is a difference between being human and being humane. What is the difference? How to bridge this gap? Being human and being human. How to bridge this gap? Role models in the society. First of all, what we need is role model society. Second is, in the society level also we need to respect value system. Third is education. As Swami Vivekananda told, education is a manifestation of perfection which already existed in man. Education should also bring values, and family has a role, society has a role, and our nation as a whole has a role. And more than education, we should also build virtues in the society. We should also respect virtues in the society. Good parenting. Parents can build better empathy. And in the essay they have given the title, it is what values should be seen not in the humans, how the humans are, but how the humans should be, how the humans are to be. So, you need to write in the entire essay comparing how they are now, how they should be, how their behavior should be, or how their attitude should be. Actually, who is a perfect human being? What to be expected by a better human being? Okay, in that, being human is given by birth. But keeping our humanity is our choice. Right? Being human is given by birth, but keeping our humanity is by our choice. And humans lose their human entity if they don't follow humanity. They lose their human vigor and entity if they lose their humanity. Human is a man or a woman. But humanity is an adjective. It's a noun. Human as a man or woman is a noun, but humanity is an adjective. And the greatness of humanity lies not in human beings, but to be human beings. The greatness of humanity lies not in human beings, but as human beings. And the greatest threat to the mankind is missing man. And kindness in him. Without kindness, man will be a missing man. And finally, though essay speaks like values are not what humanity is, but what humanity ought to be, I can say not all humans are valueless. All humans are losing their human touch. Only the best of the human beings are still in the world. That is the reason why the world is still a livable planet. Not because we are advanced in every technology, not because economically we have seen good growth rates, not because we were sending rockets, not because we have better infrastructure and transport system, but still we have good human beings in the world. That is the reason why world is a planet which is a livable planet even today. As Mahatma Gandhi told, don't lose faith in humanity. Humanity is like an ocean. If few drops in the ocean are dirty, the entire ocean will not become dirty. Don't lose faith in humanity. If few drops in the ocean are dirty, the entire humanity will not become dirty. So, this is the essay.